Chow Chinchows JoesphGames here, and welcome back to another team builder this week for the PIC, the Pokemon Invitational Cup. Our opponent is Nate Dog Plays, and of course the Dallas Darmanitans. Very scary team. He's not the best battler, but he has a very scary team. I'm kind of scared of it, but I guess he just doesn't know how to use it properly because he's been on a 4-week losing streak. But I'm looking forward to this match. It's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. I need to get another win under my belt, so hopefully that can happen this week. And here is a team builder to help us with that. And of course, this team was helped built by, of course, Josh, and the he is the coach of the Copetown Arboks. He helped me build this team, so cannot wait to use this team. He is an amazing battler, and he loves battles, and he does a lot of them on his channel. His link is down in the description below. Cannot thank him enough for helping me build this team. So this guy's awesome. Go and check him out. If you want to be entertained, go and check him out. He's awesome. And he's from South Africa too. So that's even more amazing. The fact that there's South African PokeTubers. That's just awesome. Anyway, so let's take a look at the team that Josh helped me build this week. So first off, we have Colossal the Heatran with an air balloon, flash fire for the ability with rocks, with stealth rocks, lava plume, flash cannon and roar. Basically, this moveset is to get the stealth rocks up at all purposes, get the stealth rocks up, and anything else is just a given at this moment in time. Just get the stealth rocks up as quickly as possible. That's his job, and it should do really nicely with that. So Heatran is going to be amazing. I love Heatran for that, and it's going to do some serious work. Get the stealth rocks up. Of course, it's got the air balloon there to avoid any earthquake attacks on the first turn. So that way, if he brings in that crazy Terrakion, or if he brings in Darmanitan, we've got things that can deal with it and not have to worry about it too much. Of course, we can roar to get rid of any people who decide to set up on us. And of course, that will do stealth rocks damage as soon as we get those stealth rocks up. Lava Plume is an amazing move, and so is Flash Cannon. Looking at his moveset, looking at his stats right here, we have 252 in special attack, along with 248 in speed, 248 in HP, and 8 in special defense. So it's going to work out really nicely. Cannot wait to use it. Colossal is amazing. Then we have Wet with a rocky helmet, water absorb the ability with Wish, Scold, Protect, and Ice Beam. Now, I'm still not sure about the Protect thing. Josh did say that I could have Heal Bell on here, but also Protect also works out really nicely as well. So both works out really nicely. I cannot wait to use this thing. It's going to do a lot of damage to anything comes in. And of course, wall mostly the Darmanitan. That's basically its job. Wall Darmanitan and make sure that it does nothing to me. It's got Protect there to stay around for a turn, and of course it has the Wish, so of course we can Wish Protect and get ourselves our HP back. Of course we can Wish switch out and get HP back onto other mons as well. We got Ice Beam, which is a very dangerous move, does a lot to the Gliscor, and of course we got Scold to deal with Darmanitan. As we look at its EVs and IVs here, of course it has 252 in defense with that bold nature boosting that defense, 8 in special defense, and 248 in HP as well. So I cannot wait to use this thing. It's more of a special attacker, but it's a very good special wall as well. So this thing is going to do amazing work. I cannot wait to use this. Wet, maybe finally you'll come into play this time. And then making her debut today, of course, is Fungi the Mungus with Black Sludge, Regenerator for the ability Spore, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, and Hidden Power Fire. This thing is awesome. Hidden Power Fire does a lot more damage than you think it's going to do because, well, it's Hidden Power, it's a special attacker. It does so much damage as Hidden Power Fire. You wouldn't expect Hidden Power Fire to do the damage, but it does amazing work, and I cannot wait to use this thing. And of course, we got Sludge Bomb there because it's stab and it deals with any fairy types. We got Giga Drain because it's stab and it deals with any water types. It deals very amazingly with water types and anything that Giga Drain is weak to. So should do some amazing work. Plus we got Sleep Priority with Spore, so this thing is awesome. As we look at its EVs and IVs here, of course, it's got 252 in special defense with that calm nature boosting that special defense, lowering that attack, which is not necessary at all, that attack. And of course, we have 8 in defense and 248 in HP as well. This thing is power, so cannot wait to use Fungi. It is time to see how good Among Us is in leagues, because I know it can work. Then we have team captain of the team, free Wi-Fi, the Mega Ulterior with the Ulterior Knight, Pixelate for the ability, Agility, Fire Blast, Dragon Pulse and Hyper Voice on its moveset, so we're going for a special Ulterior this week, and it can do some serious damage being special as well. So we got Dragon Pulse, but it's stab and power. Hyper Voice gets the fairy type boost from Pixelate, and it does so much damage as well. Of course we got Fire Blast, but it's just an amazing move and it does a lot of damage. It should do some amazing damage to Nate's team. Of course we got Agility to outspeed any Scarfers. Once we got one Agility up, we should outspeed most Scarfers. And of course we get another one up, we'll outspeed any Scarfer that's on the pitch. So it could do a lot of damage. And of course we've got the Modest Nature with 252 in special attack, 168 in speed and 88 in HP as well. This thing is power. Free Wi-Fi, you will be amazing. Then joining us on the team is Builder. His debut is today. Builder is here and I love Builder and it's going to do some amazing work with the EV like Guts for the ability, Knock Off, Moth Punch, Ice Punch and Fire Punch on its moveset. It is amazing thing having Builder here. As we look at its stats right here, of course it does 252 in attack with the Adamant Nature boosting that attack, lowering that special attack, which is not necessary at all. Special attack on Girder is not necessary. And of course it's got 8 in special defense with 248 in HP as well. Basically, this thing is here to get rid of any sweepers and get rid of substitutes on Road and Wash's moveset. So if Road and Wash decides to put up any substitutes, we bring in Builder. Builder uses Moth Punch, Builder uses Ice Punch, Builder uses Fire Punch, Builder uses Knock Off. This thing should just take out those substitutes at any time, especially with Knock Off. Should do amazing work to take out those substitutes. So Builder, you'll be amazing, hopefully. Your speed's not that great, but your attack is amazing. Then we have MS-DOS, the front runner, the man of the match in 2 previous matches and still doing so well for us. And I cannot believe how well Porygon Z has done for us. Porygon Z is awesome. I love it so much. It has got Choice Scarf this week with Adaptability, Tri-Attack, Ice Beam, Discharge and Psyshock on its moveset. Discharge is a very powerful yet fun move to bring in just in case I have to bring in MS-DOS early, which I hope I don't have to do. Ice Beam is very powerful against Gliscor, and of course Tri-Attack is stab and power, gets the adaptability boost. Psyshock is an amazing move as well, does a lot of damage and is based on defense, so even more damage too. And of course, then we look at its EVs and IVs. It has 192 in HP along with 252 in a special attack, with the Modest Nature boosting that special attack even more so, lowering that attack, which again, not necessary on the Porygon Z. Porygon Z's physical moveset, not amazing, so really doesn't need the physical. And of course, has 64 in speed as well. And basically that's basically all it needs speed-wise, really. I mean, it's speedy already, but the fact is, with a little more speed investment, it can do some serious work and outspeed most things. Even with a Choice Scarf, it outspeeds a lot of things. But with a little bit of speed investment as well, it'll outspeed a lot of things. So this thing is amazing. So let's bring up our team sheets then to see what he's got on his team. So there. Okay. And there. Okay, so we can see that Nate Dogg Plays has his Mega Scizor, which is very scary, which is why we have Ulterior Fire Blast, along with a lot of other mons with Fire-type moves to deal with the Mega Scizor. He has a Rotom Wash, which is very scary as well, can set up substitutes, which we need to deal with very, very quickly as well. That's why we have Builder on the team. There's a lot of mons that can deal with Rotom Wash, hopefully. So Rotom Wash should be it's very scary, but should be easy to beat, hopefully, if everything goes to plan. Then he's got Mew, which I don't think he's going to bring, but it's a very powerful monster. It's quite scary too. So Mew can learn basically any moves, and it's really powerful too. Then he's got his captain, and of course Darmanitan. Darmanitan is a very scary mon, can sweep very easily. Earthquake, Flare Blitz, this thing is very powerful, so very scary. Would prefer if it didn't hurt me very much so I'm going to try and deal with it with Vaporeon. Of course, Vaporeon has Rocky Helmet, because apparently if we Flare Blitz and Vaporeon is holding a Rocky Helmet, it does a hell of a lot more damage to him than it does to me with Flare Blitz Recall and of course Rocky Helmet damage too. So with all that, he's doing a hell of a lot more damage to himself than me with Flare Blitz. So that should be awesome. Then we have then he has Porygon 2, and Porygon 2 is very scary, but of course we do have Builder, so we can deal with that very easily as well. He has a Hydreigon, which is also quite scary, but we have Ulterior to deal with that, and if he's going to leave his Hydreigon in against my Ulterior, he's got less brain cells than I thought he did. Because that's a really bad idea. That's a really bad idea to leave that Hydreigon in against my Mega Ulterior. It'd be a really bad idea. Plus we have Ice Beams to deal with it on most of our sets too. Who, of course, Porygon Z has Ice Beam, and of course so does Vaporeon. So there's many things we can do to deal with Hydreigon. Then he's also got Cofagrigus. Its knockoffs can be dealt with very easily. It's a very powerful mon. Of course it can use Pain Split. It's an interesting mon as Cofagrigus. It's kind of scary too. Then he's got Scrafty. Scrafty is quite dangerous. Got High Jump Kick, Drain Punch, can do the elemental punching things. It's very dangerous if you let it set up on you. Don't let it set up on you. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. If we can get a Bulk Up or Dragon Dance up on me, it could sweep. And I don't want that. So I'm going to try and make sure that that never happens. And it's weak to fighting too, so Builder should be amazing there. Then, of course, you've got Exploud, weak to fighting, probably done with rather easily. Good special attacker, but I can probably deal with that rather easily. So I'm not worried about that. Ditto, a very good powerful mon. Of course, if it's holding a Choice Scarf with Transform, it is amazing. And of course, if it's got Imposter, if it's an Imposter Ditto, it can do a lot of damage, because the fact is, if it's got a Choice Scarf and Imposter, switches in, copies whatever you are, and he's faster than you, because the fact is he's already copied your stats. So basically, he's got a very powerful mon there. A lot of people rest on Ditto and forget about it, but it's a very powerful mon. You should not rest on Ditto. Then he's got Vileplume, which absorbs all my grass-type moves, which is kind of annoying. Can't put hacks on this thing, but can do it can be done some serious damage to with Ice Beam and stuff like that. Vileplume is quite a scary mon if you leave it in, and plus it's got Sleep Powder and stuff like that. I don't like that. Then he's got Avalugg, which is just a big wall. That's all it is. It's just a massive wall. Barely has any attack going for it at all. And basically is just there to wall practically anything. So Avalugg is very scary mon. Don't want to deal with it too much, but it is here, and I'm going to try and deal with it my way, which is just bulk it. Well, no, it being the bulk and I just destroying it with anything that I see fit. Basically, that's the idea I'm going with here. So that is the team. That is his team. It's very scary. I'm thinking he's going to bring his Mega Scizor, Rotom Wash, Gliscor, Darmanitan, Porygon 2, and maybe either Ditto or Vileplume. That's what I'm thinking he's going to bring. Possibly Hydreigon. And I don't think we'll see Cofagrigus. I really don't think we'll see Scrafty unless he's unless he really wants to bring that in. He might want to bring an Avalugg too, or Mew, but I really don't think he's going to bring these things. He might bring them though. So just I want to keep my options available, and I think I built the best I think me and Josh have built the best 6 mons that we can get hold of for the Chester Chinchous together. Link to the battle will be down in the description below, along with a link to my opponent, Nate Dog Plays, and his channel. Go and check him out. Of course, thank you so very much to Josh, coach of the Cape Town Arboks, for helping me out with building this team. He is an amazing PokeTuber, and his links are down in the description below. So thank you very much for that. Of course, one thing I do want to ask you guys is, if you want to apply to be my assistant coach, follow me on Twitter. I am at JoesphGames. If you message me there, I will let you know about the position of assistant coach, which is available to anyone who wants to apply for it. And it would be very useful, because the fact is, then I can stop asking people like Josh to basically help me out team build, because the fact is, I really need an ideas board. That's what I use people like Josh and Darude Leaf Storm and Tablemon and other people like that. I use, and Zach, coach of the Croochtown Crocodiles, Hidden Potential, coach of the Townsville Crocodiles. I use these guys as ideas boards to help me build my teams. And if I had my own assistant coach in any of my series, along with the PIC and the PDK, I probably wouldn't need these guys, really. So if you want to apply to be my assistant coach, please apply on my Twitter, at JoesphGames. Please message me there. I will follow you back, and I will get hold of any details I need to get hold of, like your Skype and stuff like that, if you want to be my assistant coach, because I could really do with the help. I really could. I'm not the best battler. I'm not the best team builder, but I need as much help and support as I can get. I thank everyone that's helped me over these past few weeks. And until next time, I'm JoesphGames, and I will see you guys on the battlefield for week 5 of the PIC. Till then, good night.